Can you give us an overview and a description of what trials is like?
So really, in our sport, this is kind of the nexus of everything. You know, there's very few people get the opportunity to go and try out for the Olympic team, and in an Olympic sport, every 4 years it becomes like the most important thing in your life. And so, really, this is an opportunity for our guys to go and compete for a spot on the Olympic team or be part of that selection process. And they're going to see the best athletes in the world compete for that spot. So it should be a really exciting meet. And some of these guys have never been at a meet at this level, so it's going to be fun to see how they react.
Yeah, you talk. So much goes into this meet, not just preparing for a couple weeks, but months and years even. What have you guys been doing recently to get ready?
So we had a number of guys that hadn't had trials yet, so we had to taper for a meet in the middle of the spring season, and then we had a number of guys that made their cuts last summer, so we had to train them. So we've had guys doing all different sorts of things over the last month. It's been really hectic for us, like trying to organize those practices, but everything is with the trials as the goal and with this next week in mind. So this week now it's kind of good because we've got everybody on the same page and they're moving towards this one meet. So it's been a little less hectic, but throughout the course of the spring, we had guys doing what they specifically needed. So it was a little bit crazy. Now it's fun to have them all come together and have the same focus. So.
What sort of expectations and goals do you have for your team?
A lot of it's going to be experience. You know, they're going to learn a lot. Like I said, some of these guys haven't been to a meet at this level, so just exposing them to the great swimmers that are going to be at this meet. It's going to be fun to see how they reply or respond to that. But we've got a couple guys that got a shot. You know, we've got 11 current and 2 former Wildcats that are going to be at the meet, so we're well represented. And I think we've got a legit shot at getting maybe 2 of those guys on the Olympic team. And there's only 26 guys out of maybe 900 total athletes that get to call themselves an Olympian. And I think if we can get a couple guys on the team too, that would be pretty exciting.
What's it mean for you and this program to have that great representation in Omaha?
You know, as a small school, as a small team, I think it's awesome. You know, it's like David and Goliath when we swim. You know, we're not a huge program. We kind of focus on individual relationships and building that team camaraderie and everything. We can do that in a small setting, but to have most of our guys qualified for trials, I think that's a big statement as to the quality of swimmers that we have here at Northwestern.
Good luck to you.
All right, thanks.